Hey guys, what is going on? This probably looks like a different format. There's no like video or anything. Nah, but in this video, I'm just gonna be recapping like the past couple episodes because I didn't check, but the 7th episode actually had a part 2 to it that I didn't add. So I'll be recapping the part 2 of episode 7 all the way up to episode 9 just to get it out of the way because it's going to be big trouble for me to edit all of those 3 videos and put them out. So I'm just going to recap them in this video and give you a brief rundown of what happened. So yeah, let's get into the video. So in this first clip, me, Ari, and Foxlocks are all going to TBD's old base just to check it out again because we haven't been there since a while ago. So we're just gonna go check it out, and that's where we find TBD's new base. So you'll see that soon. FYI, this took us like an hour just to get back to their old base. I don't know why. Okay, now here's where it gets really interesting. So we go into their nether portal in their old base, right? And after exploring around for a bit, Ari eventually finds a portal, right? And you'll see that we go through that and you'll see what happens. So yeah.
Oh boy. Do you wanna, how about one of us like crouch and go in, and then if we, okay, yeah, tell us what you see. No, just one of us, just one of us. Okay.
And then Ari sees a username and like, I like stay in there for a second and we go back through freaking scared for our lives.
We need to make a secret base right here.
And then after we go through, I end up putting lava at the entrance just to like, if anybody does come through, that they would get like burnt or whatever. And then eventually we hear Rid go through the portal, and so I start like hitting him, and then he goes back through the portal again. So then we end up trapping the portal, and Rid ends up leaving as we're making this little secret base right next to the portal. So then we end up negotiating a deal with Rid in Discord, and then we go through the portal and start looting through all their chests, taking a bunch of stuff. So yeah, then we're just checking out their base, and then Rid says that he'll come back through to give us netherite if he lets him go, if we let him go. So I oblige because I'm like, netherite? Yeah, so then he ends up coming back through, which you'll see in a second here, and yeah. No, yeah, so then Rid ends up giving us netherite, and we're like, okay, we got our stuff, and he gives us a totem, and then we're like, okay, let's just go back through. But then we think, right before we go through, we think, why did he take so long to go, like, through the portal? What if he somehow trapped it?
He did.
So we're suspicious, and so we don't go through the portal for a bit. So I end up breaking the portal and reattaching the block and relighting it. Then we go back through, and since our transaction was done, we just end up leaving. And I think, yeah, that was about it for episode 7 part 2. So I'll get straight into episode 8. Okay, so you're probably wondering why I'm at a different base in this episode. And the reason is because when I recorded episode 8 the first time, it didn't record properly and it all got messed up. So all of the past footage got like corrupted or deleted or whatever. I'll tell you what happened. So pretty much Ari was riding around on his elytra just going really far, and he found like a beacon. He saw a big bright beacon. And I don't remember who exactly its base was, but I think it was Dots or something. If you know like who that is. It was just a different member from the TBD. And he found it and he was like, hey, we might as well just go raid this base. Why not? So we I think it was me, Ari, Foxlocks, and Nolwyn. We all went to raid his base. I got a bunch of discs. Ari stole his beacon, and yeah. So then what happened after that? Sorry, there's like a blender in the background. So what happened after that was me and Foxlocks. We went to our old base and we were like, we can't live here anymore. It's too dangerous because we got several bounties placed on us, and so we had to like dip. So yeah, that's why you see us in this new base area. Sorry, that was a lot of talking and stuff. It's just important for the story. But yeah, let's just get straight into the action, to be honest. So yeah, after reviewing the footage, I just realized that this episode, like, nothing really interesting happened. Like, I went back to the old base and I did some stuff, and I went to Bean's base, and none of it was interesting. So I'm probably just gonna get straight into episode 9, or yeah, cool. Okay, episode 9, let's get straight into it. So as you can see, I'm showing you around the Halloween festival, which me, Ari, and Maui all set up. But yeah, in this episode, Ari apparently, like, NQ or some members of the server, like, killed his cat. And Ari, me, and Foxlocks go out and try to look for their base. So you'll see that pretty soon. No, so let me get something straight. The people didn't kill Ari's cat. They raided his shop for the festival for like the 20th time. So we asked a member, hey, do you know who this was? Because they were talking and hinting about them knowing who it was. So they wanted some type of like thing to be able to, like, they wanted something in return for me giving them information. So if you guys don't already know, Beans, a member of the server, had a really like good base, had a lot of materials, a lot of OP stuff, and they also had a bunker nearby that base that apparently had a bunch of good stuff. He wanted the cords to that bunker, so I was like, okay, why not? So yeah, right before raiding whoever's base that we were trying to find, I spectated the person that was going to find the bunker, just to see what they find, just to see like what this and that and this and that. So I'll show you that in a second here. So as you can see, there was a lot of pretty good, pretty average stuff. By the way, this is like right before, like a day before I was gonna do the festival, and if you didn't already know, that after the festival I was resetting the whole server and getting prepared for season 2, so it didn't really matter anyways that he got all this stuff. So yeah, since you saw all the stuff, I'm just gonna cut to us fighting and possibly raiding those other people's base. So after finding a weird, mysterious portal near my house, Ari flies off into a direction with his elytra to go find their base, and he finds this ice area, and you see all these paths, and he's talking about seeing people, but then I see 2 people, but Ari's gone, right? So I don't know what's gonna happen, but then I realize Ari's chasing those 2 people, and these were the people we intend to kill. As you can see, a fight breaks out. I think I kill one of them, or Ari does, but yeah, we kill both of them. After, yeah, they were like inside of a village doing whatever, but yeah, that was a pretty easy fight, but it was interesting to see what they were doing near my base. This was only like 500 blocks away from my base, so it's kind of weird. Anyways, let's get to the next clip. So yeah, this was a pretty long video. I'll just go over what we did. I recapped episode 7 part 2. We fought Rid and did a transaction with him, and he gave us netherite. And then in the next video I talked about the new base that we had to do, because after raiding Rid and stuff and TBD and whatever. And then the third episode we killed 2 other members because they raided Ari's base. So yeah, the next episode will be the last of season 1, and it'll be the Halloween festival. So make sure to stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.